Imagine a person who reads news on TV, but in real life his style is completely filmy. Ari Melber, the face of MSNBC, whom you must have seen doing serious debates. But do you know that behind the camera, his life is absolutely royal? A line of luxury cars, deep connections with the music industry, and a house that will make you say, "Is this really the house of a news anchor?" And wait, the story does not end here. Who is Ari's special partner in his life in 2025? Is he in a secret relationship? People consider him just a journalist, but inside him is hidden the heart of a rapper, the eye of an art collector, and a very private lifestyle which is now slowly coming to the fore. What is his net worth today? Is Ari Melber no longer just news, but has become a brand? In this video, we will go to those corners of Ari Melber's life that hardly anyone has seen. A glimpse of his luxurious house, collection of cars, secrets of personal life, and everything that can surprise a common viewer. So if you think that the life of a news anchor is boring, then get ready, because the world of Ari Melber is going to break all your assumptions. Stay till the end of the video, because the revelations that will happen in the end are the most shocking. Before moving on to the video, subscribe to the channel so that you can get information about technology first. As much as Ari Melber's life looks bright from the outside, it has been full of ups and downs from the inside. As calm, confident, and professional he looks on camera, in real life he has faced some such moments that shook him to the core. And the special thing is that Ari never hid these things. Rather, in many interviews and shows, he himself openly told that a lot has happened in his life that changed him. In an interview, Ari had told that when his marriage broke down, he was badly broken. He had said that even though he talks big on air, but when he was alone in his room, he did not understand what to do next. During that period, he felt lonely, asked questions to himself, and even started doubting his own identity. He admitted that that phase made him grow emotionally and taught him that professional success is not everything. Apart from this, Ari said during a show in 2020 that when he lost a very close friend, he felt as if someone had taken away a part of him. That friend always advised Ari to think positive, and when he passed away, Ari found himself entangled in questions for several weeks. He admitted that that loss made him understand the true importance of life: relationships, time, and staying connected to oneself. Ari Melber is one of those few public figures who do not hide their struggles, but openly tell so that people can understand that behind the glitter there is also a human being who suffers, breaks, and then puts himself together. Perhaps this is the reason why people like him, not just as a news anchor, but as a real person. The identity of Ari Melber today, the popular news anchor of MSNBC, the sharp-witted interviewer, and the inspiration of millions of people, did not happen overnight. There is a long story behind it, which starts with a very ordinary boy. No big contacts, no film background, and no special fame childhood. The beginning of Ari's life was very simple, but there was always a fire in his dreams to do something big. Ari was born in 1980, and he grew up in Seattle, Washington, America. His parents were Jewish and belonged to a middle-class family. A lot of importance was given to studies at home, and Ari was a quiet but very thoughtful boy from the beginning. In childhood, he was fond of music and books, but no one had any idea that one day this boy would ask sharp questions to the biggest political personalities of the country on TV. During his school days, Ari recognized his speaking power. He used to debate, write articles, and had a keen interest in current affairs. Then he graduated from the University of Michigan, where he studied political science. But even here, Ari did not limit himself to just studies. He used to write for the university newspaper, and this is where he got a taste of journalism. After graduation, he studied law from Cornell Law School. Now imagine, a boy who once listened to rap in school was now studying in America's top law university. But even there, Ari did not let himself get lost in books. He understood how important the connection between law and media is. He caught the law angle in journalism, and this is where his real path started to form. In the beginning, Ari had to do very small jobs. He did back-end work in MSNBC and other media houses, learned reporting, and edited scripts. He sweated behind the scenes for years before coming on camera. Many times he felt that maybe this field was not for him, but the fire inside him never gave up. Then one day he got a chance to appear on screen. A small segment, but Ari left his mark in it. Slowly people started liking Ari's interviews, his reporting, and his speaking style. His biggest strength was speaking with facts, but in a calm manner. He did not believe in anger or drama, but in logic and peace. This was the reason that when he got MSNBC's show The Beat with Ari Melber, he made it the fastest-growing news show in America. The most special thing in this journey from a common boy to becoming today's Ari Melber was that he never forgot his roots. Even today, he loves music as much, appreciates rap culture, and whenever he gets a chance, he quotes lines of his favorite rappers in the middle of the interview, which people connect with. Ari's story teaches us that if you have passion, no background, no contacts, no difficulties can stop you. The career he has built by combining his passion, studies, and patience is a great example for today's youth. And the best part? Ari still considers himself a learner. Perhaps this thinking makes him so special. Who is Ari Melber's partner in 2025? As clear and straightforward as Ari Melber's professional life seems, his personal life has been equally mysterious and interesting, especially when it comes to his relationship status. People often want to know who Ari Melber is with in 2025. Is he single, or is there a special person in his life? Let us tell you some curtains of that story, which is away from the headlines of the media, but has always been in discussion among the fans. First of all, let's talk about his ex-wife. Ari was married to Drew Grant, who is a well-known entertainment reporter and is himself a well-known name in the media industry. The two got married in the year 2014, but this relationship did not last long. Both separated in a few years. Ari and Drew never publicly shared the reasons behind their breakup, but it is said that both took this decision with mutual understanding. Ari himself said in an interview that breaking up a relationship is not easy, but he took that period as an opportunity to understand himself better. Now let's talk about the rumors that have been linking Ari to Hollywood actress Alexandra Daddario. Since 2018, both of them were seen together many times, sometimes on a dinner date and sometimes at a party. The photos also went viral, and there was a stir among the fans whether Ari and Alexandra are dating each other. But both of them never confirmed this relationship publicly. Alexandra later married someone else, but her name was associated with Ari for a long time. Now the question arises that who is in Ari's life in 2025? Is he single, or is he in a quiet relationship with someone special? To be honest, Ari Melber is a very private person in this matter. He has always kept his personal life away from the media. On social media, too, he mostly shares professional content, clips from shows, interviews, or opinions on social issues. However, according to some reports, there is someone in Ari's life right now, someone who likes to stay away from the camera. It is said that the person is not from the media industry, but works in a creative field, perhaps a writer or a painter. But this too is just a guess. There is no concrete information. Ari has not yet announced any new relationship till 2025, nor has he been seen in public with anyone. But what is most interesting is that Ari himself says that relationship is a part that keeps you in balance. He believes that a strong relationship makes you stable from within and gives depth to your thinking. That is why his fans always hope that whenever Ari is with someone again, that relationship will be deeper and more beautiful than before. So, in simple words, in 2025, Ari Melber is probably single, or is with someone special but does not want to share it publicly. Whatever the truth is, one thing is clear. As glamorous as Ari's lifestyle is, his personal life is equally calm and composed. And perhaps this mystery makes him even more attractive. Net worth 2025. How many crores is Ari Melber worth? If you think that a news anchor's earnings are limited to just reading the news, then wait a minute, because you might be shocked to know Ari Melber's earnings in 2025. His calm and composed style may be visible in front of the camera, but his income comes from many sources. And altogether, he has become the owner of crores today. Let's talk about Ari Melber's net worth in 2025, in very easy and colloquial language. First of all, let's start with the salary he gets from MSNBC. Ari Melber has become a big face of the channel through his show The Beat with Ari Melber. According to reports, by 2025, Ari is getting a salary of around $1.5 to $2 million every year from MSNBC. That is, about 12 to 16 crore rupees annually. This income is not just for reading news, but for responsibilities like hosting primetime shows, giving political breakdowns, and preparing special reports. Now let's come to brand deals and media appearances. Even though Ari is not a film star, he is invited to many brands and social events due to his identity and classic personality. In 2025, Ari gets a hefty fee for participating in many public events, TED Talks, university guest lectures, and media panels. He is offered around $30,000 to $50,000 for a media appearance, and this happens several times a year. In such a situation, about 2 to 3 crore rupees can be earned annually only through this. Another unique source of income for Ari Melber is music royalties and book deals. You will be surprised to hear, but Ari is very fond of music, especially hip-hop and rap. He often quotes rappers' lines on his show, and because of this, his fan base on social media is quite unique. He wrote a book in 2023 in which he explained the politics of America by connecting it to music and pop culture. This book was well-liked, and he earned a good amount from its royalties. His book continues to sell even in 2025, and he is getting an income of a few lakh dollars from this book every year. Not only this, Ari also has some smart investments. He has invested money in real estate in New York and Los Angeles. He has a penthouse apartment which is said to be worth around $4 million, about 33 crore rupees, in 2025. Apart from this, he has also invested in some tech companies, especially in media technology and startups, from which he is getting returns. If we add all the sources of income, MSNBC salary, media appearances, book and music royalties, brand partnerships, real estate investments, and some stock startup deals, then Ari Melber's total net worth in 2025 is estimated to be around $10 million to $12 million, i.e. about 85 to 100 crores rupees. The most interesting thing is that Ari does not show off his earnings much. Neither are there photos of expensive cars on his Instagram, nor stylish poses sitting in a private jet. He is very simple and down-to-earth, but those who know him believe that Ari is a very sensible and long-term planning person. His net worth may be in crores today, but he never let money become his face. This is the reason why Ari Melber is not just a successful journalist, but also a name that teaches today's young generation that by sticking to one's passion and principles, one can earn crores without losing one's identity. Personal style. From suits to sneakers. Whether you see Ari Melber on TV or at a live event, his style is always on a different level. He is one of those people who neither looks overdressed nor underdressed, meaning there is a balance in his attire that attracts people instantly. Ari's fashion sense is very simple but very classic, and this is what makes him different from others. If we talk about his TV appearances, Ari is often seen in tailor-made suits. His way of wearing a suit is very neat and professional, neither too fancy nor boring. His signature style is that he always wears a solid color suit, with a simple tie and a small pocket square. This look of his not only makes him smart, but also looks very professional on camera. He wears suits from brands like Armani, Hugo Boss, and Ralph Lauren, but he never flaunts these brands too much. Now, talking about behind the camera, i.e., when he is out of the office, Ari's casual look is even more interesting. He is often seen in jeans, a simple t-shirt, and a cool jacket. And yes, his sneakers have a different fan following. He likes to wear classic sneakers like Nike Air Force One, Adidas Originals, and Puma Suede. Ari believes that style does not mean only expensive clothes, but wearing your personality with confidence. People often say that Ari is a fashion-forward journalist, meaning he is a journalist who takes fashion seriously, but does not overdo it. He does not let himself get lost in trends, but wears what suits him and in which he feels comfortable. This is the reason why, whether he is seen on the streets of New York or on a red carpet, his outfit always seems like, say less, but be effective. His hairstyle is also a part of this signature look, always clean, classic, and fresh. He doesn't do experimental haircuts or too much styling, but his perfect grooming adds an elegance to his entire look. This is what makes him different from other news anchors. When people see Ari Melber on TV in 2025, they don't just remember his words, but also his style. Today's young audience also connects with him because his look is both serious and cool. He has proved that a news anchor can also be stylish, without overacting, without showing off too much. So whether he wears an Armani suit or Nike sneakers, Ari Melber's style says just one thing: keep yourself simple, but leave a deep impression. Passion for cars. A visit to Ari's garage. Looking at Ari Melber, you might think that this man is only interested in news and politics. But when it comes to cars, well, here too his taste is very special. Ari is fond of cars, and such a passion which is a great mix of classic elegance and modern innovation. Talking about his garage, it is neither over-the-top like film stars, nor very simple, but it is one that has been chosen thoughtfully. Ari has some cars that match his personality: smart, stylish, and classic. The first name that comes to mind is his Mercedes-Benz E-Class. This car is considered the pride of Ari's garage. He likes to take it on his daily office travel or to any official event. Its ride quality, classy feel inside, and comfortable interior perfectly match his taste. Next, let's talk about Ari's other favorite car, Tesla Model S. Yes, Ari is also a technology enthusiast and has a clear vision about sustainability. A car like Tesla is not just a vehicle for him, but a statement that along with being a news anchor, he also embraces the technology of the future. Ari is often seen driving this EV in Los Angeles. He also said in an interview that the feel of an EV is completely different. It is quiet, clean, and fast, exactly the way he thinks. Now talking about his classic taste, Ari also has a 1969 Ford Mustang. Yes, the same old American muscle car, whose echo still attracts people's attention on the road. He kept this car not just because it is old, but because it is a story of an era. This car reminds him of his young days, when he first started connecting with rap music and the retro style of classic America. Ari doesn't consider cars as just a means to get from one place to another. Rather, it is an expression for him, his mood, his style, and his attitude. When he is in a Mercedes, he has a professional feel. When he is in a Tesla, he has a futuristic thinking. And when he is in a Mustang, the rap-loving, free-spirit person inside him comes out. Apart from this, according to reports, Ari has also recently bought a Range Rover Velar, which is a perfect luxury SUV for his lifestyle. He uses it for travels, off-duty road trips, or long drives. The most important thing is that Ari stays away from show-off. His cars may be luxurious, but his style is very composed. He neither posts photos of cars on social media, nor flaunts them unnecessarily. He says that cars are for hobby, not for show-off. So if you take a peek into Ari Melber's garage, you'll find high-class German engineering, American muscle car power, and future EV technology. That is, Ari's car collection is just like his thinking. Balanced, thoughtfully chosen, and saying something new at every turn. Ari's NYC penthouse, home or art gallery? Ari Melber's New York City penthouse may look like a typical luxury apartment, but those who step inside wonder, is this a home or an art gallery? Ari's home perfectly reflects his thinking, his taste, and his love for culture. From the outside, it looks like a part of a modern building, but as soon as you enter, you get a different vibe. A perfect combination of peace, class, and creativity. First of all, talking about the interior design, Ari has not over-decorated his house. Everything is kept very neatly. The walls are of white and gray tone, which makes the color of the art pieces and sculptures shine even more. There is a large glass window in the living room, through which the skyline of New York is clearly visible. At the same time, there is a custom-made wooden bookshelf in the corner, which houses his favorite books based on law, politics, and music. Now talking about his art collection, it is a treasure for any art lover. Ari has paintings by artists like Jean-Michel Basquiat and Shepard Fairey. He has also supported some local Brooklyn artists and has placed some of their modern sculptures in his dining area and bedroom. His bedroom is said to be in a minimalist style, but a black and white photo on one wall, which depicts the streets of New York in the 1980s, catches everyone's attention. This house of Ari is not only his resting place, but it is also a mirror of his mindset. The music player is always on here, either jazz or old-school hip-hop. The kitchen is also modern but very simple, as befits a person who is busy from outside and calm from inside. Now, let's talk about Ari Melber's fan following. Because today, he is not just a journalist, but has become a cult figure. His craze on social media is at a different level. His style is appreciated on Instagram. His words are made into memes on Twitter, and clips of his interviews go viral on TikTok, especially when he quotes rap lyrics. A big reason for his popularity among the young audience is his cool style. He delivers news, but not in a boring way. Whenever he speaks on any topic, he adds a tadka of pop culture and music along with facts. This makes today's generation connect with him. Many fans create music remixes on his video clips, some put funny edits on his interview style, and some even call him the Jay-Z of the newsroom. With his cool and classic style, Ari has created a place where people feel entertained even while watching the news. So all in all, Ari Melber's penthouse is a space that brings out the artist in him, and his fan base sees him as more than just a reporter, but a real human being who thinks, is culturally relevant, and speaks in today's language. This is why Ari has become more than just a news anchor. He has become a vibe. As calm and professional as Ari Melber looks, his personal life has been in the media's eyes. Many times it seems that he himself does not say anything, but the world starts speculating about him on its own, especially when it comes to his relationships or social life. Ari himself is a very private person, but the media needs spice. When his name was linked to Hollywood actress Alexandra Daddario, there was talk of their link-up everywhere, from social media to news sites. Both were seen together on a dinner date. Some photos also went viral. And then, what was it? Ari suddenly moved from the world of political journalist to the world of celebrity gossip. Although both of them never confirmed their relationship, but the media exaggerated this news a lot. It is not that Ari has ever been involved in any major controversy. He has always presented his views with logic and respect. But once he quoted a rap line on a show, which created a controversy with some people calling it inappropriate. However, it was later clarified that he used the line in context. Ari has never fueled any controversy. His focus has always been, "Kam bola chahiye, mine nahi." Now the question arises, is Ari just a journalist now, or has he become a celebrity too? In fact, Ari has become a brand today. His show, The Beat, is not just a news show, it has become a culture show, where there is politics, music, and big questions of life. He is a style icon for the young generation. Fans follow him on Twitter, turn his every word into memes, and his clips go viral. He doesn't just read the news, he speaks the language of today's generation, through rap, real-life examples, and without any drama. This is why Ari Melber is a name that people follow not just for news, but also as an inspiration. And finally, let's talk about the most important thing: what can be learned from Ari? Ari's journey teaches us that if you are hardworking, focused, and honest with your identity, you can excel in any industry. He showed that journalism is not limited to just reading news. It is the power to think, understand, and make an impact. Like Ari, you too can create class by being simple, show power by being calm, and grab everyone's attention with your talent without making a lot of noise. So friends, if you liked this story of Ari Melber, and you want to see the real pictures behind the lives of more such inspiring people, then like the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, and tell us in the comment about whom would you like to see the next video, because real stories start from here.